Greetings and salutations. Today we have a couple of great freebies. So I've had a few questions on my channel about how I get my guitar tone. So I thought I'd do a video of my guitar tone using free plugins. Yesterday I got inspired by a new free plugin that just came out, Aurora DSP's Liver 6. As you can see from the picture behind me, the aesthetic is based on the Line 6 pod. Now this doesn't have all the amps and features of the pod. It only has one amp and the dial is actually the gain. I was actually pleasantly surprised at how amazing this sounds. Once I put it on and I put a tube screamer in front of it, in this case I'm using a free plugin called the Shoeless Drive from Wavemind. When I was playing it last night, I realized these two plugins that are free give the exact tone I use in my songs. So I wanted to share them with you so you can download them. I'll show you a quick demonstration comparing my usual tone that I paid for to this tone. Please like and subscribe if you are enjoying the content, and enjoy indeed. Thanks guys. Okay, so guys, yesterday I was trolling the internet as I always do, and a new freebie popped up from Aurora DSP, and I was so stunned by the sound of this like little plugin. Apparently they released it on April Fool's Day and a lot of people thought it was an April Fool's joke, but it turned out not to be. It's a very simple plugin, one knob. But I really like the guitar tone on it. I thought it came out really good. So what I've done is I've set up a little track here with two sections of the same riff, one with my original guitar tone that I always use and one with a guitar tone that I set up using two free plugins. Well, actually three, but one's just a noise gate. So links down in the description to these, but I just wanted to show you the sound quality. I was actually really surprised at how good this sounded. I think it actually might sound better than, you know, some paid plugins that I've heard before, especially for the price. But I'll give you a listen. I'm not going to tell you which one's which first, so you can see if you think which one's better. So there you go. One is using this free plugin called Aurora DSP Liver 6, I think it's called. Sorry, I don't want to look at it. Doing that off the top of my head. And the other one is using the Soldano SLO 100 from Aurora DSP, which at current state is like a $99 US, I believe, program. So, you know, for me in Australia, you're looking at, you know, $140, something like that, probably even more, $150, because our dollar's not great against the US right now. But, you know, for a free program, I was absolutely stunned by this. So, as you probably guessed, the first one is Aurora DSP's Soldano SLO 100. There's my setup there. So they sound like this. And then the free program sounds like this. Oops, sorry. Gotta mute all the rest. Okay, so what am I using? Let's have a look. So first of all, if you haven't got a great noise gate just to chuck on at the start of your, you know, your guitars and that, Effector Silencer. It's a free noise gate, works excellent. Like Perfect noise gate for free. Then I found this one for free. I'll put a link down in the description. Called the Shoeless Drive. Excellent, excellent drive pedal for in front of the amps. Then this, another thing I love, guys. I mean, all companies should do it. Resizing, come on, you know, in this day and age, all companies. I mean, most of the paid plugins don't even do that, and you can get free ones that are doing it. Step up. Okay, then this is the one that came out on April 1st. Okay, as you can see, it looks like the Line 6 old pod thing, you know, that everyone hated. Okay, so it's got a whole bunch of amp models here that aren't actually amp models. This is just a drive button. There's only one tone, that's it. So what I'll do is I'll turn off the drive pedal so you can hear just what it sounds like by itself. Okay, so I'm just going to solo this, put this in the center so you can hear. This is what it sounds like at the bass level. Now as you turn up the knob through the amps, this is going to increase the drive. So if I go up to halfway, and then all the way up to fuzzy butt. You can hear a lot of noise coming through there. So I found Dark Gut. I know they're weird names. This is just, I guess it goes with the Liver 6 name. You got Posh Bum, you got Crunchy Glutes, Layered Colon, High Buns. I think it adds to the fun of the plugin. But I found around about Dark Gut is the comfortable spot for my guitar tone. Then I bring in the Shoeless Drive. Now this is a great free little drive pedal just for in front of your amp, and it just adds so much oomph to it. So I'm going to bring that in while I'm playing. Now if you listen to a copy of the Todayu by itself, and then this by itself, I actually think this sounds a little bit cleaner and a little bit, I don't know, just clearer somehow. But, you know, the Todayu does seem to have a little bit more body about it, but that's nothing that couldn't be fixed with a little bit of EQ and a little bit, you know, bringing up the bass in it a little bit, because you can't control anything in the Liver 6. But I'm just trying to give you a nice free option to get a mad crunchy guitar tone that's really easy to get. So I'm going to leave a link to these two plugins down in the description. I'll leave a link to Effector Silencer too if you just need a noise gate. Go grab it. It's free, guys, and it sounds really good. I mean, you know, as a whole mix, like for a mix, if I put this back over here, for a mix, I think this, you know, works great. You gotta remember, I just threw that on there, didn't hardly do anything to it, just, that was it, you know, just stuck it on there. And, you know, I've got a little bit of EQ, the same as I used on the other section of guitars with the Todayu and everything. I got some EQ here and, you know, a little bit of tape and compression. But generally speaking, I mean, you could get a mad tone out of this for literally $0. It also comes as a standalone if you want to muck around with that, which is great. You know, for free compared to $100 to $200, sometimes even more for a plugin, you definitely can't complain about this, guys. So go grab it. Links in the description and enjoy indeed. Thanks, guys.